I'm film critic Tom Santilli, and I'm happy to announce that I'll be co-hosting this year's annual Oscar Gala at the Maple Theater Sunday, March 12th, along with Greg Russell. We are so excited to be back hosting. It's one of the funnest events of the year. Tickets are now on sale at themapletheater.com. We hope to see you at the Oscar Gala Sunday, March 12th. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Movie Show Plus. I'm Tom Santilli.
I'm Greg Russell. Glad to be here with you and so happy to have you along for this episode of the show.
Yes, this is our special Oscar preview episode. Of course, the Oscars are coming up March 12th.
Yep.
And we are lucky enough to be right here at a new restaurant in downtown New Baltimore, the Blind Owl. The Blind Owl Restaurant and Bar. This place is absolutely amazing.
I got to tell you, if we haven't had the food yet, but the smells alone are just delicious. So
Greg's a first timer. I've been coming here since it opened. I live close to this place, so this has been one of my new local hangouts. I'm super excited because they do Latin food and stuff like that, and they have some of the best tacos. They have a full bar, whiskey selection, if you're into that sort of thing, which I am.
Well, you know,
and
if you watch the show, you know.
Breaking news, in a few weeks, they're going to be opening a sushi bar on the other side of the restaurant, and there is no sushi around here at all. So I'm like so excited and super pumped for this place.
Oh my gosh, I'm all set too because when talking with one of the waitresses here, Tiffany, she likes eel just like I do. I'll be out here eeling away.
So we hope you make it out to the Blind Owl here in New Baltimore. But they were happy enough to host us today for our Oscar preview episode. We're a little small in your frame today, mainly because we wanted to show off some of the cool murals that they have here at the Blind Owl as well. There's some more on the other wall off camera that way that we'll show you in a little bit. But Greg, let's talk some Oscars.
Okay.
We have, again, the Oscar telecast is Sunday, March 12th. We, once again, are doing what?
We'll be out at the Maple Theater with our Oscar show. So come on out and join us. Tom and I usually wear, we do have tuxedos.
We have tuxedos courtesy of Gerard Tuxedo in Livonia, who are kind enough to sponsor us for this event. I'm looking spiffy because I tell you what, I have a different colored tuxedo than I've ever had. Now that could scare a lot of people away, including my wife. But
and I was going to get this Purple Prince looking thing, but I thought, nah, I'll just keep it, the traditional black. I can't wait to see what you're wearing.
Yeah, well, it'll be a surprise. So if you're interested in that, you're going to have to come out and see us. The Oscar Gala, it's March 12th. It's at the Maple Theater, and tickets are $40 per person. There's raffles. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Live band, photo booth. And again, we raffle off stuff throughout the night. There's a silent auction. We all watch the Oscars together. And best of all, nobody gets slapped.
I won't have your wife's name in my mouth, I guarantee you. I love her, but I will not say her.
Keep my wife's name. So with that, here's a little preview of what you can expect with this year's Oscars 95.
Wow, almost my age.
Movies are dreams that you never forget.
It's the most magical place in the world. You stop making movies, it'll break your mother's heart.
This is larger than any of us.
So yeah, I'm excited for the Oscars, needless to say. I hope everybody can make it out. Greg, he might be singing some of the best song nominations this year, I've heard. Is that true?
I'm looking forward to it, yeah. I'm going to sing, the song from Black Panther or Wakanda Forever. What other ones are there? Whatever they are, I'll do it. I can actually do it from the Academy Award-winning soundtrack from 1970. You know what that was?
No, I don't.
Let It Be, the Beatles.
Oh, well, of course. I should have known that. I should have known. I could go on and confuse the heck out of everybody. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to let the Oscars, the Academy themselves, they put together a short little video on how their ranked voting works. Let's hear it from them.
Here you go.
Nominations for Academy Awards are a little different from the average winner-takes-all voting system. When Academy members fill out their Oscars ballot, they use a voting system that employs the fairest possible outcome for nominations and for who wins the Oscar for Best Picture. It's called ranked choice voting, otherwise known as preferential voting. Here's how it works. Let's imagine we're trying to pick the best movie snack. We've got popcorn, candy, chocolate, and soda. Each voter will rank the snacks in order of preference, starting with their favorite, followed by their second, third, and fourth choice. Once all of the first choice votes are counted, if a snack receives a majority of the votes, it's automatically the winner. If no one gets over 50%, in a winner-take-all system, candy would still win. But in a ranked choice system, the snack with the fewest votes is eliminated. So if soda was your first choice, your vote now goes to your second choice. Still no winner. Let's eliminate the next snack and redistribute its votes. Uh-oh. The second place choice on this ballot was already eliminated. Let's take their third choice instead. Good thing they completed their full ballot. This process continues until one snack reaches 50%. Yay! We have a winner! Popcorn! The majority has spoken. This is the same voting system used for nominations voting, just on a larger scale. Ultimately, 10 Best Picture nominees are determined from a pool of eligible films. Academy members then rank these 10 films in order of preference, resulting in the Best Picture winner. On the ballot, Academy members list their favorite film in the first slot, followed by their second, third, fourth, and so on. Members are encouraged to include as many films as possible, since listing only one or two films minimizes the impact of their vote. Once ballots are submitted, we have our Oscar winners. Enjoy the show.
We are back. Welcome back to Movie Show Plus. If only you could hear what Greg is talking about off camera. Unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Talking about Raquel Welch. Gosh, one of my first crushes.
I was going to say, we'll leave it at that. But RIP to Raquel Welch. Mm-hmm. Let's dive in, Greg. Why don't we? Let's get into some of the Academy Award categories. These are our picks for what we think is going to happen. Not necessarily who we want to win, but we're predicting who we think is going to win in these categories. So let's get to it. Let's start off with the Best Supporting Actress category.
Sounds good.
Greg, what are you thinking here?
Well, as far as the people, I am thinking Angela Bassett for sure for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I mean, she is on a roll, this year. Also because of her body of work as well. Because, a lot of times people, they get passed over, I should say. Because, like for Tina Turner.
Right.
I mean, my goodness, that was a heck of a job she did.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times they go, okay, she did excellent in Wakanda Forever. And, she is deserving.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of like a Lifetime Achievement Award, more than just the movie that she's up for. The same could be said about Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, you're cool. Tiffany was about to walk
good.
through. Come on, cameo.
Come on, Tiffany. Let everybody see ya. Come on in here.
This is Tiffany from The Blind Owl. She's bringing beers, spilling beers. That's okay. That's all part of it. But Jamie Lee Curtis is the same way.
Yeah.
She is, an icon. She's never been nominated, and she's nominated for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Right.
But I agree with you. I think Angela Bassett is going to win this year. I think she's a safe bet. The other thing to look out here, though, too, is Carrie Condon just won the BAFTA award for Best Supporting for Banshees of Inisherin. So I wouldn't count her out, but I still think I can picture Angela Bassett up there.
Yeah, same here. I mean, that's like you said, that's kind of like the almost lock.
Yep.
So
when we move over to Best Supporting Actor, it gets a little crowded, but I think there's a front runner here, Greg. Who do you think?
Our guy. Key. Hey, it's got to be him.
Ke Huy Quan, man. I audibly shouted out. I didn't know he was in this movie when I saw it. And when he first came on screen, I said, Short Round.
Oh, of course.
I couldn't believe it. And he was great in this movie, and I think it's such a great story, and people want to reward him for their own nostalgia of what they remember.
Right.
And it's a great performance.
And I agree with you. I mean, like you said, you think about that, the Indiana Jones movie. What else? Goonies was he?
Yeah, Goonies.
And all those, you think, here's this little kid. And most kid actors don't make it to the next level.
Exactly.
And now, not only has he made it, but he's up for every award.
Yeah, and he was off the radar for quite a while.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Best Actress.
I'm going for Michelle.
You think so?
Yeah.
Michelle. Now, that's a safe bet because there's Michelle Williams and Michelle Yeoh both up in this category.
So I'm going for Michelle. Yeoh?
Yeoh?
Yeah. And she's another one who, a lot of folks don't remember per se, but she was an action star, back in the day.
Yeah.
And you can catch some of her movies like, Every Blue Moon, and you're going, oh, whoa.
Well, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, okay.
And she's in that. But she's awesome. But here, Kate Blanchett is expected to win in this category. It's really between her and Michelle Yeoh. And
Michelle!
It's going to come down to it. Greg is telling you some subliminal messages here, but I think that... Yo? Hey, you heard it here first.
There you go.
Or maybe you didn't hear. Maybe you just thought you heard it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. But I would like for her to win. I mean, Kate's already got, 2 or something, I think?
Yeah.
So,
3.
3?
Yep.
Oh, then...
This is her 3rd nomination, or something like that. Or she has 3. You can fact check us later if you want. We'll move on to the other main acting category that's left. We haven't talked about. It's Best Actor.
That's right.
Now, this is another interesting category, but I feel like there is a front runner here as well.
That's right. Detroit born and St. Clair Shores raised, Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser was awesome in The Whale under heavy aesthetics.
Right.
I still think Austin Butler can win in this category.
Yeah.
If you had to actually place your vote on the ballot, who would you put down in this category?
Gosh.
Would it be Brendan Fraser?
Like you said, Austin did an excellent job as
Yeah.
well. And the thing that I really liked about his performance as Elvis, because I think even Elvis's family even said the same thing, was he looked like him, but they didn't make him up to be a character.
Yeah.
He sounded like him, but he wasn't sounding like, some Elvis impersonator.
Right.
So, I mean, that was the thing I think that really made people go, yeah, I believe this guy as Elvis.
He's Elvis is the most imitated person on the planet, and like you said, this guy found some kind of authenticity to it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I think Austin Butler could win. I'm still thinking Brendan Fraser will pull it off somehow, some way.
Right. I was going to say, wouldn't feel bad if whoever won, as far as those 2.
Greg, we've been here at the Blind Owl for too long without food.
I know.
And, it's not because of the service or anything. It's because we've been talking
We've been
movies.
talking.
We're gonna
look how thin we're getting, Tom. We need to eat.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'd go there that far, but we will be back right after these words from our sponsors. We'll take a little commercial break. On the other end, we'll check out some of the food, some of the awesome food here at the Blind Owl in New Baltimore, and also speak with one of the managers here.
Great. Art. About his art.
Yes.
Then you'll see me ignite on fire like a heat wave, 'cause my powers are supernatural.
Visit our bar and lounge at the Maple. A great place to gather before or after your movie, with live music on weekends. Cocktails, snacks, and great ambiance. Wonderful for social and corporate parties. The Lounge at the Maple. I'm film critic Tom Santilli, and I'm happy to announce that I'll be co-hosting this year's annual Oscar Gala at the Maple Theater Sunday, March 12th, along with Greg Russell. We are so excited to be back hosting. It's one of the funnest events of the year. Tickets are now on sale at themapletheater.com. We hope to see you at the Oscar Gala Sunday, March 12th.
Hey, Greg Russell here from Movie Show Plus. Enjoying being here at the Foundation Hotel this week. We've been taking the show on the road quite a bit. Now, if you've got a business that you would like us to showcase, just let us know. Get in touch with us via our website right here, movieshowplus.com, and we'll get back with you. And hey, who knows? You might be the next movie star right here on Movie Show Plus.
We're back here on Movie Show Plus one more time. And Greg, we're about to have you speak with Art from the Blind Owl about this restaurant and what he has going on here. This is one of my favorite places in town. I live close to New Baltimore. I live in Chesterfield.
Okay.
And this is right around the corner from me. And I've been coming here ever since it opened. And now it's just packed. When you come in here, it's packed. Mm-hmm. The food's amazing. They got some of the best tacos around. They have a burger that's awesome. I see you looking over because
they've got this menu thing
off camera
up the
here.
monitor, And everything is like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that.
Yeah, exactly.
I want that.
They have a full bar, an amazing whiskey selection.
Barreled aged Manhattan.
Yeah, he just saw. Yeah, there's pictures in the background if you've seen the drool coming off of Greg's lips here.
There you go. Take care of that. Like you said, you live around the block. I live around like several blocks, but I'll come back. This is great.
Without further ado, though, let's hear from Art when Greg caught up with him a little earlier.
You know, I always love going out to brand new places, and we're here in New Baltimore at the Blind Owl Bar and Restaurant. And this is Art, who's the general manager and also executive chef.
Yes, sir.
Glad to be here with you.
Thank you, and welcome to the Blind Owl Restaurant and Bar. We're located in downtown New Baltimore, on Anchor Bay, just on Lake St. Clair. It's a beautiful small town. This is a boater city, and we're just steps away from the lake. And this is we're doing a lot of exciting things here.
Oh, I can tell. I mean, you're going to be seeing a lot of the stuff that's here in the bar restaurant, and it's just beautiful. I mean, you've got all these monitors, you've got this great bar. We'll be talking about that too, and also your food. Tell us a little bit about that. I looked at the menu and it's like, I want everything to go home.
Absolutely. So our food is Latin American cuisine, and we take a different approach to it. I mean, some of our signature tacos are our birria tacos, our chicken shawarma. Our birria is a leg of lamb. It's a roasted leg of lamb. And we also took a different spin to it because we also added a chicken shawarma, which is a little bit of a Mediterranean twist on a taco. We also do carne asada tacos, and some of the different dishes we do. We also have a fiesta bowl, which is almost like a bowl of rice, beans, lettuce, and your choice of meat. And we even did a different twist on a lasagna. So
I saw that.
We take a traditional lasagna, we do it with pasta, but in it, we make the bechamel sauce with enchilada sauce, and we put some spicy ground beef in it with a little bit of with a hint of cayenne, and top it off with some enchilada sauce, corn salsa, sour cream, and it's a hit. It's a twist, but it's definitely a common favorite amongst many.
You've got me already. I mean, it's chicken shawarma. I'm going to definitely try that one.
A lot of people look at that and like, chicken shawarma, let me try that. And they love it.
And something else about this place. Most places, their bar is just a bar. Yours is basically almost like a gourmet bar. Talk about some of the signature
Exactly.
drinks.
So not only do we have phenomenal food, but we also take a very serious approach to our cocktails.
Yeah.
So we do serve. We have over 18. We have 18 beers on draft, and we have the standard cocktails. But some of our specialty cocktails definitely set us apart from other restaurants. And some of those are Blazing Owl. We have Easier Times, and we have our signature house shot, and we have. There's more. We have our bartender will always add something additional to make us more unique.
Now, not only do you have great food and also, like I said, a great bar, but you also have entertainment here as well. Talk about that.
We do. So we have live music, live bands perform here from time to time, and at least once a week or every other weekend. We also do stand-up comedy, and our comedy shows have been very successful. We've been selling out with 90 plus people at each show.
Wow,
and
that's great.
It has been a great hit, especially in the community. Everybody who doesn't want to travel all the way downtown Detroit, they've got the perfect little downtown area in here in downtown New Baltimore.
Now, something new is coming here as well, and something else that I'm very excited about. You've got a sushi bar.
Yes, it is definitely a twist to a Mexican restaurant, but we are adding our own very sushi bar, and that'll be opening up in several weeks. And that's going to be exciting. We haven't released the menu yet, but we're working on that. We have a phenomenal sushi chef, and it's gonna open, and it's gonna bring a lot of people to our restaurant.
You also have a phenomenal staff. I mean, everybody here who we've talked to, like Tiffany over there, I mean, just fabulous people.
Our team is phenomenal. Really, they are. They're well trained, they're very professional, and they cater to our guests and to make sure that we have a unique experience. You know, it all combines together. The food, the drinks, but the service is also what makes it, because it's about the experience of the guests. So we take a lot of pride in the food we provide, the drinks we serve, and also the service our service provide.
And tell people about your hours. When are you open?
So we're open 7 days a week, and we're open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. So we open at 11 a.m. and we close. Our kitchen closes at 10 p.m. Bars open till 11 p.m. On Fridays and Saturdays, we stay open till midnight, and on Sundays we close at 9.
All right, sounds great. The Blind Owl Restaurant and Bar. All right, thank you so very, very much. Enjoy.
You.
Let's go try that chicken shawarma. We'll be back after
Thank
this.
you.
And welcome back to Movie Show Plus. I'm Greg Russell, along with the one and only Tom
Santilli, that's me.
That's him. That's that guy right there.
We're at the Blind Owl and in New Baltimore, and we're excited about this place. But we're more excited, equally excited,
Equally
I should say,
excited, yeah.
because the Oscars are coming up, and let's give the people what they want. More of our Oscar picks.
More anything, more everything from us. There you go.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. How about that?
Ooh.
Is that good?
That was great.
All right. Do you think that Everything Everywhere is poised to win Best Picture?
I mean, it probably is, but still my bet or my wish is Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
I mean, honest to goodness, it's one movie where I can honestly say this from talking to people about it. I've heard no complaints. Mm-hmm. You know, usually there's something like, oh, it's too long, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Every person I know who's seen that movie has loved it.
Absolutely.
And also a great adventure. Also pulled in a great big audience, duh.
Yeah.
You know, one of the top grossing movies of all time.
Yep.
And it's like, you know, not all movies that win an Academy Award have to be serious. If
Right.
you know what I mean.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes it transcends like the artsy Oscar
Right.
category.
Right.
And like you said, the other interesting thing about this movie is there's been no fatigue. A lot of times an early front runner, by the time we reach the Oscars, you get some haters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you said, nobody hates Top Gun Maverick. Everybody
Right.
loves this film. And what a crowd-pleasing Oscar moment would that be?
Oh, my goodness.
If they pull this out. Now, the director of Top Gun Maverick wasn't even nominated, so that would be kind of interesting.
That is weird there.
But we'll have to see if they have a real shot. Everything Everywhere is also, though, one of the front runners. I think Fabelmans has an outside chance. And that's probably where we're at for Best Picture.
Yeah. Take me to the danger zone.
So, do we have the rights for that one? Let's see.
Oops. That was the Canadian version.
Oh,
so,
I have word that it didn't resemble it close enough to wrong key and everything. So anyway, Greg, let's have the people. There's obviously a lot more categories that we didn't get to. So here is just a quick montage kind of look at the rest of the Oscar categories and our picks for who we think are going to bring home the Oscar gold.
Here you go.
We are back to close out the show. You should now be all set for the Oscar Gala and the Academy Awards. It's coming March 12th. We've given you all of our picks. We've been talking Oscars, and really, we're all ready to celebrate it at this point.
And we want you to celebrate it with us on the 12th. Come on out to the Maple Theater and join us for our Oscar Gala. I mean, that guy was just on his way there too. You know,
He heard, right? He heard us talking
it.
about it, and he's going to get his seats right now for the Oscar Gala at the Maple. No, this event is so amazing. If you haven't been in the past, it really is the coolest way to celebrate the Oscars in town. Not just because Greg is there. Although that's a huge reason.
In my new black tuxedo, and I can't wait to see what you're wearing. Like I said, I thought if I had known, I would have gotten that purple Prince tuxedo.
Well, I maybe it might not have been available because I might have already taken
Ooh,
it.
purple time, purple time.
Yeah, come out and see my tuxedo. But it's $40 per person, and what that gets you is a fabulous night out.
Yeah.
Not only are we all watching the Oscars together in the theater, the communal experience, the way movies are meant to be had, but there's also lots of things like a live band, photo booth, silent auction,
giveaways.
And best of all, the giveaways.
Yeah.
There are so many things that we get throughout the year that we accumulate: movie memorabilia, signed items. Greg's wife makes him clean out half of his house every year to get rid of some of the stuff.
My loss is your gain, and she's pretty happy about that.
Yeah, and we raffle it off throughout the night. So just by getting a ticket, you have a chance to win throughout the night. We'll have a grand prize that is still to be announced. But there's all kinds of cool stuff. Tickets are now available at themapletheater.com.
Yep.
We anticipate a full crowd this year, so we hope that you get on there and get your tickets soon and come out and celebrate with me and Greg.
Looking forward to it, folks. We always have a good time, and most importantly, we look forward to seeing all of you.
Last but not least, I'd like to give one last final shout out and thank you to the Blind Owl Restaurant and Bar, where we are right now.
Yes.
This place is amazing. If you haven't been here or heard of it, it's worth checking out. It's in downtown New Baltimore. You can find out more by going to theblindowlrestaurant.com. They do special stuff on the weekends, as we heard earlier. There's comedy, there's live music, and some of the best food and atmosphere that you can find. And I cannot wait for Blind Owl Sushi, which might be opening around the time of the Oscars. So we might come back for the sushi bar and act like we forgot to pick up a couple shots.
Yep.
And maybe
that would be great. Because they're going to have eel.
Yeah.
I
They're
love
going to have some
eel.
eel. So everybody, thank you for watching Movie Show Plus. We will see you all out at the Oscar Gala, and then our next episode of the show will be post-Oscars, where we'll kind of do an aftermath.
That sounds good.
And hopefully we won't be talking about anybody having hit anybody else, and we'll be focused on the categories. And we might be out at another cool location. So.
Oh, that would be great.
Greg, always a pleasure.
Tom, fabulous. We are family. So there we go.
All right, we'll see you next time on Movie Show Plus.
Take care.
Check out movieshowplus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel.